Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. If you could truly grasp the depths of a narcissist's psyche, you would realize that karma has already started to affect them. There's no need to search for signs. Karma is a natural consequence of their actions. They will inevitably face the repercussions of everything they have done to you. The narcissist will ultimately pay for their behavior, and the process of karma has already begun. Trust in this, as they will be torn apart from within. After a relationship with a narcissist, many of us reflect on our past actions. We often think, why was I so kind to them? Why did I show them so much love and affection? It can be painful to realize that our kindness was often met with betrayal. You are planting seeds of positivity, expecting to reap the rewards of your generosity. In contrast, the narcissist was sowing seeds of destruction and chaos. You will receive the abundance you deserve for your kindness, while they will face the suffering that comes from their actions. It is essential to recognize this truth. Consider the times when a narcissist attempts to hoover you back into their life. This behavior often occurs when they find themselves at their lowest point and desperately need you back. It's not that they genuinely care about your well-being. Rather, they are terrified to confront you directly. They may reach out from a distance, whether through a phone call, a text message, or even a fake profile. Sometimes they may resort to stalking to gauge your emotional state. When you see a narcissist flaunting their new partner on social media, understand that they are likely at their lowest. You must look beyond the surface. A narcissist will never truly get over someone who possesses empathy and genuine value, often referred to as a chosen one. Knowing your worth is vital. By understanding your value, you will realize that the narcissist will suffer the consequences of their actions towards you. This reality will become clear over time. As time goes on, you may notice that the narcissist begins to show signs of aging and deterioration. Remember, during your time with them, they drew energy from your light. You helped elevate their image, and they thrived on the positivity you provided. However, they cannot obtain the same powerful energy from their new partner. Some people in the comments may argue, but you were a new supply at one point. It's important to clarify that their previous partners were not chosen ones, nor were they empaths. It is crucial to stop comparing yourself to those individuals. You are not the same. You possess unique qualities that set you apart, and recognizing this is essential for your healing and growth. The narcissist is likely to encounter another narcissist, a psychopath, or sociopath. They may meet other types of toxic individuals or have already been involved with similar toxic people. You, however, are a rarity. When we first met these individuals, we offered them our love wholeheartedly. We approached them with purity and sincerity, giving them our full hearts. Unfortunately, they will never experience that kind of genuine love again. It is important to clarify that it is not necessarily our love they miss. Rather, it is the supply that comes with love. They crave the emotional and psychological energy we provided. They may try to replace us by jumping from one relationship to another, but they will struggle to find someone who can match the depth of connection we shared. This inability to find a suitable partner deeply affects them and destroys them from the inside. Pay attention to the signs. I have experienced these signs myself. There have been attempts by the narcissists to hoover me back into their life, and I have observed their actions on social media that seemed directed at me. Have you noticed them posting things that indirectly reference you? This behavior is a clear indication that they are broken and still trying to reach out to you, hoping to extract some form of supply. They are attempting to invoke a reaction from you, trying to draw you back into their web. They are suffering without you, and this pain is a direct consequence of karma. Everything you did in the relationship was motivated by good intentions. You acted in the best interest of both of you, striving to create a healthy and loving dynamic. In contrast, the narcissist did everything in their power to tear you down. Now, The very tactics they use to devalue you are turning back on them. They will begin to feel inadequate, as if they are being torn apart. They will struggle to find contentment in life. They were not fulfilled when they had you, and they will not find fulfillment after you. Over time, they will reflect on their actions and realize that they want you back in their lives. This realization could take years or even decades. In my own experience, I have encountered numerous Hoover attempts, including reaching out through fake profiles. This behavior indicates their desperation. It is the only way they can try to contact me, especially since law enforcement is involved. For them to risk their own freedom by attempting to reach out to me again, despite the police situation, shows that I made a significant impact on their life. I left a lasting mark on them. It is crucial to understand that this is not a reflection of my weakness. They do not believe they can successfully hoover me back into their lives. They know they cannot. From the very first time they attempted to reach out, they were aware that they would not be able to regain what they lost. However, they did not fully comprehend the serious consequences of their actions. As a result, they will face a lifetime of misery, and this is how karma will continue to tear them apart. They will start to experience physical decline. Their appearance will deteriorate significantly. The vibrant spark they once had will fade away because they were with you. Your presence brought out a glow in them, made them shine, and now that light is gone. It is essential to recognize that sometimes God and karma do not allow us to witness the full extent of their destruction. This is often due to our empathetic nature. We tend to care deeply about others, even those who have wronged us. As empaths, we might feel a sense of pity for them despite the pain they caused us. This tendency can make us feel foolish, as we sometimes prioritize their suffering over our own healing. We need to move forward and transform ourselves into something stronger and wiser. Our experiences with toxic individuals should be catalysts for personal growth, allowing us to reap the benefits of our encounters and evolve. It is crucial for us to develop a colder demeanor, greater discernment, and heightened vigilance. We must undergo a transformation into a new version of ourselves. This journey leads us to become what some call an awakened empath, or even a super empath. Through our spiritual evolution, we endure challenges that serve to enhance our being, allowing us to grow under the guidance of a higher power. Through these experiences, we learn to turn darkness into light. The darkness left behind by the narcissist can be transformed into a source of strength and enlightenment. Conversely, the light we once provided them will be turned into darkness as they continue on their destructive path. As we evolve spiritually, we convert the negative energy they imposed on us into positive light. In this journey, we receive one of the greatest blessings. If we were ever to cross paths with the narcissist again after many years, we would find that we have fundamentally changed. They too will have changed, but not for the better. The persona they presented to us was not their true self, and now their transformation reflects their inner turmoil. Deep down, they recognize our growth and the positive changes we have made. This awareness is why they often attempt to interfere in our lives and struggle to let us go. Remember, a narcissist is never truly finished with us. They may discard us, but this is often a facade. They are not serious about moving on. They want to keep us lingering in their lives, even if they pretend otherwise. When we finally decide to discard them for good, we must ensure that it is a decisive and firm action. This door slam should be final, preventing them from ever re-entering our lives. Trust me, by taking this stand, we demonstrate a strength that both we and the narcissist recognize. We lead them to face their own suffering while we embrace our newfound freedom and growth. We leave them to their suffering, knowing that karma is on its way to them. Karma is gradually dismantling their facade and exposing the truth of their actions. They will pay for every little thing they have done to you, but you do not need to be present to witness it. Trust in this process. You might think they are off living a joyful and happy life without you, but the reality is that they are broken and lost because you are no longer a part of it. Many of these narcissists were in our lives for years, sometimes a decade or more. They did not latch on to us for no reason. It was their neediness that drove them to cling to us. These individuals often come into our lives like parasites, draining our energy and trying to control every aspect of our existence while keeping their own interests in mind. Trust me when I say they will never find someone like you again. The connection you shared is unique and irreplaceable. When you consider that their relationships are largely based on the concept of supply, the emotional energy they receive from others, they will struggle to find that same level of fulfillment anywhere else. It does not matter if they encounter someone wealthy or materially successful. They will not gain what you provided. You possess a type of spiritual wealth that cannot be measured by material standards. Your high energy and strong aura are qualities that they cannot replicate or find in others. Even if they pursue new relationships that seem promising on the surface, they will ultimately be unsatisfied. They had a taste of pure, innocent love with you, and that is something they will never experience again. You are a rare individual, a chosen one, an empath. So it is essential to recognize your own value as you begin to focus on self-improvement. It is not about making drastic changes overnight, but rather about nurturing your self-worth. This journey often leads to moments of epiphany and realization. You must understand that you are the prize in this equation, not them. Once you grasp that they are not living a life filled with sunshine and rainbows, you will see that they are in fact suffering. Look for the signs. They will be there. You may notice subtle indicators that reveal their pain and brokenness. They might be thinking about you, longing for you to return, yet they find it challenging to approach you again. The damage they have caused makes it difficult for them to re-enter your life. They do not know how to navigate this situation, and they certainly will not come to you and apologize. They are unwilling to put themselves in a position of vulnerability because they fear your rejection. Instead, they watch you from a distance. They may stalk your social media profiles, keeping tabs on your life without your knowledge. Some may even hold on to photos of you or retain small belongings as mementos, which is quite strange behavior. These actions reveal their inability to let go and their fixation on you. They have a fantasy in their minds, believing that somehow they can track you down and win you back. This belief is crucial for them. They want to think that there is still a possibility of getting you back, despite knowing deep down that it is over. In their minds, they contemplate, maybe I can find a way to reconnect. This thought process gives them a sense of solace and comfort, even if they do not take concrete actions to pursue you. The mere idea that they might be able to reach you again provides them with some emotional relief. This is a testament to how important your emotional supply was to them. When they think about you, it brings them comfort because they are struggling profoundly without you. They are enduring severe pain as they navigate life in your absence. You brought love and a sense of spiritual fulfillment to their lives. You made them feel clean and pure, as if they were experiencing true love for the first time. You rejuvenated their spirit and made them feel young again. However, after losing you, they often seek out new sources of supply, leading others to believe they are happy. It can be frustrating to witness this behavior, and it is understandable to feel angry. They attempt to manipulate your emotions by projecting an image of happiness that is far from the truth. Do not fall for their lies. They are deceitful about nearly everything. If you see them moving on and trying to break your spirit, remember that their actions are simply a tactic to maintain control over you. Any social media posts claiming happiness are often just the same old games they play. For example, a subscriber once shared that their narcissist ex began dating a neighbor, someone who lived close enough for them to watch through a window. This kind of behavior is bizarre and highlights their obsession. They may pursue relationships with those nearby just to feel a connection to you, the empath, the chosen one. If you don't see this as a form of karma, it certainly is. Their attempts to move on may seem like they are thriving, but in reality, they are just trying to fill the void you left behind. You must understand that karma is already at work, often beginning well before you are aware of it. Everything they have done to you will come back around, and they will not escape the consequences of their actions. It is a gradual process, and while you may not see their complete downfall, you will notice signs of their internal struggles. However, God often shields us from witnessing their full destruction because, as empaths, we might feel sympathy and guilt, leading us to want to help them instead. Trust in the process. Have faith that justice will be served. God does not allow someone to come into your life, cause pain, and then walk away to live happily ever after. They will face the repercussions of their actions. I have witnessed this firsthand with narcissists and psychopaths in my own life. Their paths did not improve after encountering me. Rather, they spiraled downward, experiencing the consequences of their behavior. As we conclude, remember to focus on your own journey and healing. Stay strong in your understanding that you deserve better. If you found value in this discussion, please take a moment to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me today.